Hello everybody. Sorry for being 5 minutes late. Hope you'll enjoy the stream. We're gonna continue our Witcher 3 playthrough. Bit weird that there is no apologies for this. I'm just gonna have to check. All right. 1 sec. I was just wondering why there's no sound for you. This and it should be there. Oh, this. Ah. There should be some sound now. There we go. Okay, here we go. Hello everybody. Sorry for the for this very slight delay. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're gonna continue with our playthrough. Down a bit. Let's go. I swear it's so buggy sometimes. It's like now you have sound, but that cutscene didn't. Do let me know, by the way, if it's buffering for you in any sort of way. I was messing with some settings yesterday with the quality and everything like that. So I would really appreciate if you just let me know.
So Ciri was here.
My stash. Which room? This room? Somewhere, I think that's just the fire. Bomb plate. Ooh. Bomb dumpling.
Gonna kill the monsters? All of them.
I think we spoke to her last. She's just floating in midair as you do.
Geralt!
Oh yeah, I already spoke to her.
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
I'm sure you are, sweetheart. Okay. Which room though? It's on a different floor. I'm just burp. Yeah, it is. So okay, so I have to.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Okay, other side.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there.
Maybe she
Fight
struggled
might have happened
somehow.
here. I'll look for clues.
Ooh. Or that's interesting. How the hell did it end up?
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Yeah, I don't think that Baron guy is such a nice guy anymore. Like, he offered us stuff, but doesn't seem to be the nicest one.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
Yeah, probably like.
Huh. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint.
They had
Yeah.
it.
Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me. Huh. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody
I
smashed a
like how
bottle.
they made the smoke in this
Toussaint.
game. It's
Yeah.
so interesting.
Herveloos. Scent hasn't died.
Well,
Where
slightly
it'll lead me.
blinding, hard to ignore.
Damn. Trail breaks off. Could find something else though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Pam param, pam pam param.
Yeah, he's upstairs. Yeah. I don't know. I keep going down, and I'm like, oh, then no. Oh.
Done poking around?
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
So she's
Witches are
protecting
cunning women in the
herself with
area.
magic.
Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima
no,
on Market
that's
Day, and she
cruel.
saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold.
Do you think he maybe is practicing black magic?
A doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard.
I wish I didn't ask him
I'll
about the
have a chat
fight.
with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Hey. Goat? Beast, I guess. Each to their own, maybe?
Baron gets soused. He gets angry. And he's always probably so hungry he's eating his own snot.
Pam
Bring the Smiths, lads. Get one
Insane. Just me.
Yeah.
Open the gate.
Not so fast, Roach.
Yeah, I'd say you almost broke the gate with your head, Roach.
Whoa!
He almost broke the head with his head. It opened so fast. Oh.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
No, thank you. I don't need a swift kick in the ass. might just go in the middle of them. And he has company. What a surprise.
What do you want?
Oh,
Wanna
it's
talk to
those
the Pellar?
peeps.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Just so happens I need the Pellar alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all,
Yes or no?
fine. Let's hear it.
Yay, I don't have to kill any more people.
Poland leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
I'm surprised he believed another stranger. They believed the Pellar, and their friend is practically in such a bad state.
Wonder about a man who
But a stranger comes along, and yeah, I'll believe you. Yeah, why not? Sure. Knock knock, maybe?
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Pellar awaits.
You can see the future, maybe?
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
Seems like he knows awfully lot about that doll.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pellar could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Pellar don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pellar will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Sorry guys, just... Okay.
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Princess, my goat.
Men must have scared her off.
That's the spirit.
Back to the auguring.
I just hope he doesn't touch the goat.
Impossible.
There is...
Won't work.
Oh. So I have to find... So basically I have to find him a goat for him to tell me about the protection charm he made for the Baron's wife. Quite an ordeal, wouldn't you say?
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Princess!
And called her Princess as well.
Fine.
Thank you for the subscription, Squishy.
The little bells
Appreciate it, bud.
She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
So, we're off to find the princess. Use the bell and your witcher senses. So, the fun one, isn't it? Kill shit. Where's the bell? Entry. I even have. Yeah, I should have. Talisman. Whatever you. One. Bell. I hear it. Got it? I think that's our princess. And it's chasing me. I think I heard princess here. Hey.
There you are.
Hey! Did, yeah. No need for a bell.
Here, goat. Here, princess.
Please don't tell me she's gonna respond.
Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Use the bell and delete it. That is definitely. Wait, so
Come on, let's go see the Peller.
you're kidding me. I have to ring the. Okay, sure.
Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries?
I can see
Do I really have to
why
ring
there may
this
be
bell for
rumors
the
about
follow?
him actually having something to do with the goat.
Where the hell do you go?
I don't know, it just seems very probable.
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Oh shit. It's a level 6 there, I'm 3 levels under. Please don't come this way. Wait, I have to.
Damn, you're ugly.
Let's see. Build, and let's go there. I at least get some experience. That is surprisingly low loot. I thought maybe I would get actually some items.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Yeah, Garrett, I'm as excited as you are, believe me. You ring the bell for a goat to follow me, and the goat is called Princess.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
I wonder what's gonna be his reaction to
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Princess in distress. Yeah, sure.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Do you think if We could understand goats. She would be saying, "Don't touch me." Maybe?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
Uh-oh. This is getting ugly. This is weird.
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
He almost just pushed me out the door. Back to the Baron.
What did I do to deserve your company?
What did you guys think about the mission? Why are they yeah, let's just go with a quiet one here.
Lightning strike?
I don't think that's an idea, it looks like a botchling, maybe. Princess. Goat, that's it first.
Run, Roach. Move it.
Roach, don't break the gate. Don't break the gate. Like he didn't break it, I guess.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
No pressure. No pressure at all. And he's beating the Baron, or Baron's beating Serpent. Save the Silverhand. I'll get there. In here, maybe?
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Yeah, I'll try again after my breath has regenerated. Any idea what to do in this particular? I think I used a few of these. Already have.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Good work!
I think it's this way. Any idea? I got these opened. That's opened. Oh, okay.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
The fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Please don't tell me I have to fight him.
They ran from you, didn't they?
And so much for that fight. He wasn't that tough.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Someone as right now?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
Ooh, that was really... Yeah, I was about to say, that was... I didn't expect that him to say
Here's
that.
the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But
Oh, it's gonna be after him, I guess, now?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
That's a very cheerful disposition, Garages. Their grave is gonna be handy either way. Sure.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best.
Such a cheerful disposition, wouldn't you agree?
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Defend himself? Take a shovel, not to dig the grave of your child, just to defend yourself against your dead child. Where's the shovel?
A bit further. Follow me.
He didn't bring the shovel. Did he? Maybe?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
I'm really curious what it actually looks like.
Chose a lovely spot.
Well, it's not that scary.
Will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look.
What on earth is that?
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets blowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
He wanted this. So... did he have the guts? Maybe? Come on, Baron, it's your child after all. Maybe it's your child. Holy cow.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
There you go, Baron. That botchling is so creepy. So creepy. When will it start wriggling? And it's supposed to like fight back or something. There it is. There's the wraith. I think that's it.
It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Oh.
Couldn't I have just done that from the very beginning and not have to fight the raids? I wonder.
What do you want to do with it?
Me? This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the
Sorry
threshold.
about that,
If the
small
tales are
boss.
True, by tomorrow it'll be a lubricant. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
That's a nice. Oh no, not again. Defend yourself. My first instinct, defend yourself, but not as easy. The rig's not too bad, I think. Okay. There we go.
It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Yeah, I didn't quite want to take the blood of the bush and go back to the peddler. I couldn't handle another meeting with Princess. A goat.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
I feel sorry for the Baron now. Because even though he has a temper, I mean, it's still his daughter.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for
Guess she
all
might have
this
come to his senses
lies
now.
with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
I'm actually curious if it's gonna work. But I think since Chant worked from Baron to Child, then yeah, probably it worked.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you.
I mean, I'm happy that at the very least the child is at peace, but it doesn't look any way less creepy. At least it's friendly now, I suppose. Maybe I'll get my horse instead.
Move it.
No, it's slow as well. Just have to gallop behind it. I think that's even too fast for it.
That's it, Roach.
Do you think they're still alive? Anna and Emma? Anna? And then again they must be because the blood ties working. I want to fight you. Oh shit. At least it's not Peddler. Oh wait, it's going past the... No, it's...
Whoa!
Here?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Harry Ranch into scary. Oh no. I don't want to get on you. Thanks, Ranch, though. Always so keen to help.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
You think they just ran away, maybe? Okay,
Or
Ranch,
sure.
yeah.
No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Somebody helped them, maybe?
Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Ranch. You.
Wants to show me something more.
Come on. Dear. What do you think of the game so far, guys? It's pretty fun. Pretty interesting, anyway. Definitely. That's a drowner. No, that's not a drowner, that's something else.
Just had a feel for it. Still worth a closer look.
And they hurt. So move away. Can I zone you? I can. Wait for you. Another one. Man, they hurt.
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here? Bones have been here a while.
They were attacked.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Those like interesting fellows, those
Giant
necrophages.
claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
I like
Must
the
have
way
been attacked by
look
a
through
powerful
everything
beast.
is like, let's
Surprised.
summarize.
Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Yeah, they would have been dead. That thing that killed the horse. Good Ignis. Oh, that's. Where's that axe? Yeah, here they come. way. There's a house. Well, let's stop here.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods.
At least she's not reaching for the knife yet.
Mrs. Anna
Seemed like she was about to reach for the knife.
Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses
Seems probable now that he knows about the horse.
And tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
I don't know what happened to her. He dead.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Don't really want to fight the thing that ripped that horse in half. I really don't want to fight that thing that ripped that horse in half. Somehow I think I'm gonna have to fight that thing that ripped that horse in half.
What now, you piece of filth?
This is not gonna go good, is it? And I still have that griffin's head. I thought I gave it away already. Or no, I didn't. Why is the horse carrying it though? By the end of the game, do you think we're gonna have like each trophy on the horse, and then it won't be able to carry us anymore after that?
Slow now. Whoa.
At least nothing's burning right now.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
I didn't even have the choice to take it or not.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms will please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps
Sorry
you
about
care
that.
to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse?
So warm in my room right now.
Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
That's how I'm gonna get a new horse.
If I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Oh, that's how I get the horse, or I lose the sword. Oh boy. Aw. There's a hare.
The day dawns.
Ready?
If it was on foot, I know who'd win.
First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Kick it.
Show how it's done.
He's right behind me too. Huh? There we go. That's how we got ourselves a horse.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
I would almost say that's the spirit, but it seems a bit
Mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager.
far-fetched.
Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Let's play Gwent.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else, every which way they...
And you're saying that after you just seen a butchling?
So long.
Sure. Alright. Do.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh.
Can I fast travel anywhere? Oh my, that is one faraway city. For definite.
Giddy up.
We're stuck. That's not very helpful. But that doesn't help us find Ciri whatsoever. She has a horse now.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that sheepy?
Wish. And let's see, where on earth is there? What's right?
Hey,
Just gonna fast travel there. There's been no point of just riding up.
What did I do to deserve your company?
Easier this way.
You.
There isn't any. I'll just go there. So far, the game's pretty good, though. What you think? I enjoy it. Oh, well, that's not a good sight.
Giddy up.
Keep going. Yes. Oh no, I don't feel ready. The landscape is beautiful though. I just really hope I'm not gonna run into something unexpected. Unexpected, yeah. That would be quite bad. Is it even worth going to a blacksmith like right now? I don't think I have any materials that actually would help.
Let's go.
Bedroom region. This is not friendly.
Whoa there, Roach.
Don't cut me.
Hey,
Alright, I should probably follow the GPS. Where is it leading me? Probably leading me to the road itself. Maybe so that I don't... This is a fort.
that's it, Roach.
Let's go this way. At least I haven't seen many monsters right now, so that's the good part. Well, good and bad, I suppose. Experience is always good. Why did it... Just... Oh. Why doesn't it lead me there?
Come on.
Okay, I'm slightly confused. Why did it lead me all the way out here? Is there like a no, there's the control, but I have the letter. Oh, that's probably why.
Whoa!
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may.
Yay! Can pass.
Come through.
Open the gate. What happened with you shall not pass?
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
Wonder what she looks like. Hope nothing like the potchling. That'd be bad. Real bad. And again, she's what, 20? So yeah, she can't. That would have been an alt. That would have been a bit much of a difference. 20 years in siblings.
Slow down. Whoa.
Here? No?
Go on, don't think twice, just buy.
I won't talk with you.
Best wares this side of the Pontar.
Give us a crown.
White one.
You again.
Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Were you
She up.
looking at me cross-eyed?
Probably in the house. Is it on the other side? Yeah.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Doesn't look particularly friendly though.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive.
Still better looking than
I'm quite alive
the
and
botchling.
extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the
yeah, that's another cult right there.
This warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring
Who are
a
you?
monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
I don't think that guy knows what he's talking about. It just seemed that way. Oh, don't tell me now I have to ride all the way back. Yup. I just have to say it. Of course. The only sane thing in this whole place is Range. We're gonna safe travel again. Or fast travel. Fast travel, that's the word. The words. Bad word. I wonder if you can actually ever see him spawn when you call him. Why can't I? Yeah.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday.
No.
Whoa there, Roach.
More goats. I'm just happy that guy didn't get to them. Otherwise, there might have been Princess 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4. Maybe even a queen at some stage, yeah?
Said a hag to a hag. Now here's a snake. I shouldn't have looked.
Master Richard, there's an elven dairy ground in the tavern hereabouts. I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Get out of mate.
Better, he's in better shape than last time anyway. He's not in the garden.
What do you come to me with?
Let's play Gwent. Yeah, I'm gone. I searched for your daughter. I told you I'm gonna find your wife, and I'm gonna play cards with you.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
So long.
But they're already isn't Tamara already on Anna's hunt? Don't I just have to wait in her house or something like that? Where is this? Investigate all remaining leads in Valen and Barons. Here's the question, what are the leads?
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasants' woods?
Show me what you got.
Seemed very promising. I'd get some gear. Where do I head now, though?
Best give Crow Perch a wide berth. Huh?
wants to talk.
Wanted to chase him off.
Help me here, sister.
Oh, dwarf.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about you wipe your arse after you take a shit in the bushes?
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Right now, I think I am in Velen, ain't I? Right, so at that quest. Not really sure who else to talk to though. Do any of you have any ideas who else I have to talk to?
What? What is it, Grey Boy?
Please! What the? I'm begging!
Yeah, the guards, not really.
Our men were royal.
Maybe the sergeant?
Sadly, that lot outnumbered.
I don't know.
Aye. Nothing here for you. Aye. Aye.
Not really. He's just a guard, so no.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
I really wonder who do I have to talk to.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
So long.
Investigate all remaining leads in Velen. Find the Baron's wife. Where's I am in Velen, ain't I? Or is Velen this whole place? Hangman's the western place. I'll probably fast travel around and see if I can get anyone to tell me anything. Maybe I'll just do a side quest instead. Works quite. I'll just do this side quest for now. I'm getting my horsey. It spawned here. Where do I have to go now? Oh boy. Yeah, that's...
Giddy up.
Mastered a trade.
He raised tribute for him.
Try to win them all, but you won't.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Better to fast travel. Might as well.
Move it.
Wrong way. This way. For some reason I can't like run fast with him now.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoke.
Am I like overweight or something? Overcumbered? A beautiful game though. Beautiful landscape. So much in it.
Go, go. Take it easy.
G'day.
Sir, why we're up to our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovilla's mamoons, flying drakes,
Melodies trying to grip.
Ask the residents when none will talk.
So long.
Got a lump of bread today. You never sleep.
Looking for the local witch.
Look for her then. I know nothing.
He does know something.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last...
Gabrielle. Huh.
Need something crafted.
Okay, so I need a lot of stuff.
So long.
Hunger's turned this house double head hurts. Never visit the witch myself. I've my elf. Enough is enough. The rest? Well, she can't bake bread from stone either. Oh, come on, this new one. Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young ones. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Caught some water rats last. They had food for days.
Never you worry. They'll get what's coming to them. Wanted to squeeze the common folk by starving them.
So he does know something.
Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Would a few crowns refresh your memory?
Oh, well, if that's how you put it.
Bonnie's always the answer.
Near the village. Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like them skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
She like them skinny. Nice.
Giddy up.
I wish that witch could turn like Ranch into a big griffin I could ride. Traveling would be so much easier.
A large stone near the pond.
Let's go.
Find a stone. There's the stone.
There's the boulder. Now right.
Blood on it? Oh shit. They're not strong anyway, so but there's a lot of them, so it's not overly enthusiastic.
The clocks like rain, witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
I think I see it. Got it? Yep. That's it.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairy maid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
He looks very similar, huh? The guy I talked to.
Spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
I think it's just pretty much clean the barn, maybe?
Home.
She gonna attack me?
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Yeah, I need that.
Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
Not in the bath. Pentagram. And I don't have a great feeling about this, I'm not gonna lie. Again, 3 loots. She went into the house.
A pentagram in chalk. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
What I thought.
Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
There's some snow airs. Don't worry about it.
Greetings, Witcher.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horseshit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cyrilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
Gvella Glan.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Now.
I was about to say, I don't think it's a good idea to something that's called the Drowner. Ooh. Don't mind. Ew.
Kira.
Ah! Geralt!
Is invisible.
Lila, it's scared! Ah!
Rats.
Use a sign or bombs, anything.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats. Get them off! Ah! Ugh, it's disgusting. Do you know the diseases they spread? Disgusting. Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Let's go. We might still reach the Elven Mage before they do.
But what does the Hunt want from him?
If that elf has information about Ciri, or if she tried to find him, contact him even, and they sensed her.
Very well, let's move on. Perhaps we'll come across some clues, some trace left by this elf. There's no guarantee the Wild Hunt is
Gavella Glan.
Silvate, Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arvek va Lediv.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, no. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tidel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt...
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the volcano.
Doesn't like to cast it.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
follow. Seems we're headed the right way. Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Please remember. Forgot about this actually.
Ni forda sol esser Sirel. Ni forda sol esser Hail Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Well, I'd love to look for it, but guys, this is where I'm gonna end. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be around 7 PM tomorrow, GMT +1. And don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you liked what you see. And if you have any suggestions what I could do better, or any advice regarding the game, please do let me know. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.